Well, hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you beautiful crochet tutorials. This is a continuation of our Granny Square month for the month of September, and this one is called the Country Granny Square. This one I don't think would go well with very beginners. I think you need to be an advanced beginner or intermediate crocheter to be able to do this one. And I would also recommend these to be blocked. Now, I wanted to show you darker colors and it done with the lighter border. I personally like the darker, but you can play around with these and figure out what works for you. And to do this project, I'm using my clover hooks, 6mm. Love it, love it, love it. And I am going to, again, hit my stash for this granny square. So I'm just using yarn that I have around. All right, so we are going to get started. Now, two ways you can start this. You can start this with a chain 4 and slip stitch, or you can start this with a magic circle. Totally up to you, okay? If you chain 4, slip stitch, and then I need you to chain 5. If you're starting with a magic ring automatically gets 1 chain. So then I need you to just chain 4 more. 1, 2, and 4. This will count as a double crochet, chain 2. Then I want you to put another double crochet in there and chain 2. We're going to do 8 of these. Chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and so forth until you have 8 posts. This granny square does make it a little difficult to hide your ends. So if I were you, I would save your ends to the end of the square and then carefully this is not one you want to rush on doing your ends. I learned the hard way. Just please take my advice and take your time on weaving in your ends. The last thing you want to do is make all this and then have to restart over again because your end was cut too short or didn't work the way you weaved it in or whatever the reason. Now I tighten up my center and then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 5 in the 3rd chain. Okay. I'm going to slip stitch to the next one because I have found when I just do a chain and cut, it's very noticeable, and that makes me so sad. Okay, see how that's better? It is truly sometimes the little things that really just do it. All right, I'm gonna use this one for my next. Like I said, it's just yarn I have laying around. Your slip knot, going in any chain 2 section that you want to go in. There's no reason. Now, and you stitch on. Now what I do in these cases, and it's just become so automatic for me, I'll show you what I do. And believe it or not, by doing this, you are truly protecting yourself on this. So take your end and just single crochet once. Now drop that. That's 1 chain. Now we need 6 more because we need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By doing that, you're actually helping lock that in a little better, especially when you weave this in. Then it really makes a big difference. Now we're going to count 4 chains back, starting at our top one. I'm going to bring it in just so you can see a little more of this. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to go in the 4th chain. Wrap your hook. Go in, pull up yarn for a double crochet. Wrap, go through 2. Wrap, go back in, bring up another, wrap, go through 2. You will now have 3 loops left on your hook. Wrap and go through all 3. And then in the next space right here, you're going to do a double crochet. And these are supposed to lay sideways. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wrap your hook, go into the 4th chain, and let's do that again. Go through, just 2. Wrap your hook, go back in, and go through 2. Then you wrap and you go through all. Then you double crochet in your next stitch, your next chain. And that's what this whole round is. You chain 4, wrap your hook, go into first chain of the 4, and you go through 2. You wrap, go back in, go through 2, and then you wrap and you go through all. And then you double crochet in the next stitch. And if you're going over your end where you ended it, go over that stitch. All these little things that I'm trying to teach you are going to really add up, and you're going to see how well your ends stay in, even on the most delicate projects. Let me do another one with you. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrap your hook, go in the first one, go through 2, wrap it, go back in, wrap your hook, go through 2, and you go through all. And then the next stitch, you don't want to keep carrying those tails with you because it'll come through the project. You don't want to see that. And then double crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 2. And then you double crochet. Let me do one more with you. Actually, 3, what I do, 3, 4, 5. I'll do the rest with you. Okay, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrap your hook. Wrap your hook, go in the next one, and double crochet. Four. When you are done this, make sure you have 8 of these. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay. You can keep this color, this next color, or you can change it. Totally up to you. We're on chain 1. We're on a single crochet right back in there. Then chain 3. Now this is where this gets a little tough. At the top of this single crochet right here, there, I want you to wrap your hook, go in, grab yarn, and come on up. Wrap, go through 2. Wrap again, go back in, bring it up, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go in a 3rd time, bring it up, go through 2, you'll have 4 loops, go through all 4. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do that again. Wrap, go in that same one, bring it up, go through 2, wrap, through 2, wrap, go through 2, 4 loops, go through all. We're going to do one more time in this one. Chain 4, 3 and 4, wrap, wrap, and wrap. Now this, so wait a minute, I think I did 4 instead of 3. Forgive me. Yeah, you're supposed to have 3, not 4. So take out that extra one. I do apologize. So once you have 3 in there, this is a corner, 3 of them. I'll do the next corner with you to make sure you understand. Chain 3. And then you just put a single crochet in the next one. This is considered your runway. Chain 3. Let's do another corner. Wrap, go in, go through 2, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through all of them, and chain 4. 2, 3, 4, wrap, 2, 2, and 2, and wrap and go through all. I feel like I was counting the wrong thing. You guys forgive me. I am trying to make sure. Yeah, I only did 2 because I was counting these. This is where, when I say things can be difficult, this is difficult. Okay, so let's put in 3 here. Let's start fresh. Ready? Wrap, go through, wrap, and wrap. Go through all. Chain 3. 4. 2, 3, 4. I got myself flustered. I gotta reset here. All right, so this is number 2. Chain 4. And 1 more. 1, 2, and 3. There. And now chain 3. So it is 3 chains when you're hopping, but when you're in a corner, it's chain 4. Okay. So on your runway, just do a single crochet. Chain 3 again. Now you're on the next corner. right here. I'm going to do 3 again. That's 1, chain 4. Let's do another one. It's 2, chain 4. Let's do one more in this one. That's 3. Okay. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet in your runway. Chain 3. We'll do another corner. Two and 3. Chain 4. And let's make another one. Okay, chain 4. And this is 3. And 3. Okay, and chain 3. And go to your next post here, do your single crochet, chain 3, and we have one more corner to make. Chain 4. That's 3, chain 3, and then you should come around and you just slip stitch in that first single crochet. Why don't you take a minute and look at this? It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna all right, let's see what color I can get into now. How about my tan? Okay. Slip stitch to your last single crochet. Pull through, chain 1, and chain 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 2 more. So you should have, no, 1 more. So you should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So right here in this chain, right next to it, I want you to put 2 trebles. That's 1, and that's 2. So now, see one of your petals here? Where you single crocheted at the end, right there, right at the end, it's a stitch now. It's not the chain. You go in there and you put in a double crochet. Okay, and in this chain, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. You're coming around right here. Next chain, put in 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Coming around. Here's another petal of that stitch right here. Make sure you're going into the stitch. Put in a double crochet. In this chain here, you'll be putting 2 trebles. And in this post here, right here, you put in a treble. And that's what you're going to do on the last 3 corners. Exact same thing. So right here, this chain, put in 2 trebles. Post right off to the left. Make sure you go into that stitch, do a double crochet. In this chain, 3 double crochets. Okay. In the next chain, 3 double crochets again. In this post, in the chain, put a double crochet. In this chain, 2 trebles. In this post, a treble. In this chain, 2 trebles. I hope you understand the pattern now. Here's your post, a double crochet in the chain. And you put 3 double crochets in the chain. Three double crochets in the next chain. Right in here, right in that stitch, you do a double crochet, and then 2 trebles in a chain. You put a treble and a center post. And 2 trebles and a chain. Double crochet the left of that cluster there, and 3 double crochets. The next chain 3 double crochets. A double crochet on top of that stitch, 2 trebles and a chain. And see, I did the whole round with you to make sure you could get around it. And then you slip stitch to the 3rd chain, 4th chain, 4th chain, you ever have those days where everything you say out of your mouth comes out wrong? Not on purpose, just seems to happen that way. Okay. You made it through. Now the edging couldn't get any easier if you wanted it to. Just pick a stitch, go in, pull it through, chain 1, pull tight, and chain 3 and 3. So you're going to put in 1 double crochet in every stitch, and then when you get to the corners here between the chain 3, in this corner you're going to put in 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And now you're in the corner, right there. 2 double crochets. Get this out of the way. Chain 2 and 2 double crochets. And that is how you do this granny square. Absolutely beautiful. So remember, it's double crochets all around, but when you get between those 2, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, you put in 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. And that is how you do this country granny square. I think it's absolutely magnificent. I love the color, the designs. They're beautiful. Again, thank you for watching our tutorials. You have no idea how much we do appreciate everything, all the feedback we're getting. So could you please help us by hitting that like button at the bottom and subscribe? And come over to Facebook. We're under there, Whip and Chain for Work in Progress, WIP and Chain. Until our next video, guys, happy crocheting.